Your cat has already decided whether you love them, and they made that decision using signals you probably do not even know you are sending. Here's the part that stings a little. A cat can share your home for 10 or 12 years, eat every meal from your hand, sleep on the bed you paid for, and still quietly file you under roommate instead of family. Not because you were ever cruel, but because almost everything we humans do to show love, the squeezing, the kissing, the scooping them up off the couch, lands inside a cat's brain as noise and sometimes as a small threat. But cats do have a love language, and it is astonishingly specific. There are 7 small things, most of them under 1 minute, that speak to your cat in the exact dialect they were born understanding. Start doing them every day and something shifts. Your cat begins to seek you out, they sleep closer, they meet you at the door, and by the time you reach the 7th one, I am going to hand you a 60-second nighttime ritual that releases the very same bonding chemical a mother cat triggers in her own newborn kittens. Most owners go their whole lives without ever learning it, and you are about 90 seconds away from it. I am Dr. Rachel, and I have spent a long, full career with my hands on cats, the bold ones and the terrified ones, the seniors who had given up on people, and the kittens who had not yet learned to trust anybody. If there is one thing that work taught me, it is that cats are not cold and they are not aloof. They are simply misread. Every single day I watch loving, devoted owners accidentally push their cats away, not through neglect, but through affection aimed in the wrong direction. So what I want to do today is help you aim it correctly. None of this costs $1. None of it takes real time. It only takes knowing what your cat is actually asking you for. Before we start, one quick thing. For years, clients kept ending their appointments with the same question. Doctor, is there any way you could put all of this in one place? The little tricks, the routines, the recipes, the things you tell us that we forget the moment we walk out your door. So I finally sat down and did it. I gathered every method I have leaned on over the years, the daily rituals, the enrichment ideas, the feeding and foraging guides, into one simple guide, and you can grab it from the link in the description or the pinned comment. If your cat has ever felt a little distant, a little hard to reach, this tends to be the piece that changes everything. All right, let us get into it. Number 1, and almost nobody does this. Answer your cat's tail. When a cat walks towards you with their tail standing straight up, sometimes with a little curl at the very tip like a question mark, that is not random. That raised tail is the single clearest, friendliest greeting in a cat's entire vocabulary. Kittens do it to their mothers before they can even see well. Adult cats only do it toward individuals they feel safe with. So when your cat approaches you tail up, understand what just happened. They said hello first. They extended the greeting. And most of us walk right past it, or we reach down and grab. Here is the daily habit. The next time your cat comes to you with that tail in the air, stop what you are doing. Get a little lower, dip your head in a slow, soft nod, and answer them out loud with a gentle rising chirp or a little trill, the same sound one friendly cat makes to another. You are literally saying hello back in their language. Do this consistently and you will watch your cat start greeting you more, because for the first time someone is finally answering. Number 2, give your cat a warm throne. This one surprises people, so stay with me. The domestic cat descends from a small desert wildcat, and that heritage never left their body. A cat's comfortable temperature zone, the range where their body spends zero energy keeping warm, sits somewhere around 86 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Their normal body temperature runs higher than ours too, right around 101 to 102.5 degrees. So the room that feels perfectly cozy to you in a t-shirt often feels a touch cold to them. When you give a cat a genuinely warm place to rest, a heated bed, a sunny window ledge, a soft blanket over a radiator cover, you are not spoiling them. You are meeting a deep biological need, and a cat that can finally sleep warm sleeps deeper, drops their guard further, and associates that safety with you, the one who provided it. Set up one warm resting spot up in the light where they like to be, and watch how fast it becomes their favorite place in the house. Number 3, and this one quietly fixes a dozen other problems. Turn the bowl into a hunt. In the wild, a cat does not eat from a dish. They hunt 8 to 12 tiny meals a day, and every one of those meals is earned through a full sequence: stalk, chase, pounce, catch, eat, groom, and then sleep. That order is wired into their nervous system. When we plop down a full bowl, we hand them the catch without any of the hunt, and a bored, understimulated cat is where you get the 2 a.m. yowling, the ankle attacks, and the fact that roughly 60% of cats in this country are now overweight. Here is the fix, and it is easy. Take part of your cat's daily food and make them work for it. Scatter 15 or 20 pieces of kibble across a room so they have to find each one. Use a food puzzle or a treat ball. And best of all, run a short hunting play session with a wand toy right before their biggest meal, so they hunt, they catch, and then they eat, exactly the way nature designed. You will see a calmer, leaner, more satisfied cat within a week or two. Number 4, talk back in cat. Here is something most people never learn. Adult cats almost never meow at each other. That meow is something they invented over thousands of years, specifically to talk to us. And it gets more remarkable because your cat has developed a private set of sounds just for you, a little language the two of you share that no other human fully understands. So when your cat meows or chirps or trills at you, do not just acknowledge it, answer it. Use that soft, higher sing-song register, the one you would use with someone you truly adore. Because research out of Paris found that cats can pick their own owner's voice out from a stranger's, but mainly when that owner uses this warm cat-directed tone. Have little back and forth conversations. They speak, you answer, they speak again. To your cat, that exchange is not small talk. It is proof that you see them and that you are paying attention, and attention to a cat is a form of love. Number 5, give your cat the high ground. Cats are semi-arboreal, which is a fancy way of saying they feel safest when they can climb and survey the world from above. Height to a cat equals security. From up high, they can see everything coming, they can rest without watching their back, and they get away from anything that stresses them out, including a rowdy dog, a loud toddler, or another cat in the house. A cat with no vertical space is a cat living permanently on the ground floor of their own anxiety. So give them a window perch where they can watch the birds, a tall cat tree, or even a cleared shelf they are allowed to own. In multi-cat homes especially, adding vertical territory is one of the fastest ways to cut the tension and the squabbles. When your cat has a lookout that belongs to them, they relax in a way they simply cannot when they are stuck at your feet. Number 6, and this is love disguised as a chore: 2 boxes and scoop them every day. A cat's sense of smell is not a little better than ours, it is in another universe. They carry somewhere around 200 million scent receptors in their nose, while we get by on roughly 5 million. So a litter box that smells only faintly used to you can smell genuinely offensive to them. The rule I give every client is simple: 1 box per cat plus 1 extra. So a single cat gets 2 boxes, and scoop each one at least once, ideally twice a day. Use a large uncovered box, about 1.5 times the length of your cat, an unscented clumping litter, and put it somewhere quiet where they will not get ambushed mid-squat. A clean, safe bathroom is not a small thing to a cat. It is one of the clearest ways you tell them, I respect you, and I am paying attention to how you actually feel. And number 7, the one I promised you at the very beginning. Remember I told you there is a 60-second nighttime ritual that releases the same bonding chemical a mother gives her kittens. This is it. When 2 cats are truly bonded, they groom each other, and they do not lick just anywhere. They focus on the face, the cheeks, the temples, and the base of the ears, exactly the places a cat can never reach on their own, and exactly where a cat's friendly scent glands live. It is the same reason your cat rubs their cheeks on your hand or the corner of the couch. They are marking you as safe, as family, as theirs. Now here is how you give it back. Every night at roughly the same time, take a minute and stroke your cat gently along the cheeks and up to the base of the ears, either with your fingertips or a soft brush. using slow, light, repeating strokes in the same rhythm a cat's tongue would use. Do not scratch, do not press hard, just soft and steady. Watch what happens. Their eyes drift shut, their body goes loose, and their purr drops into something deeper than an ordinary petting purr. That is oxytocin, the bonding hormone, flooding both of your brains at once, the very same chemistry a mother triggers in her kittens. Do it at the same time every single night, and it becomes a ritual your cat waits for, and there is almost nothing that says family to a cat more powerfully than that. So there they are, your 7 daily minutes of love in a language your cat was actually built to understand. Answer their tail, give them a warm throne, turn the bowl into a hunt, talk back in their own voice, hand them the high ground, keep their box clean out of respect, and end every night with that gentle cheek and ear ritual. None of it is hard, none of it takes long. But stacked together, day after day, they rewrite how your cat sees you, from the person they live with into the person they chose. One last thing from me, and I mean this sincerely. I am a veterinarian, but I am not your cat's veterinarian, and everything I have shared today is meant to help you understand and connect with your cat, not to diagnose or treat anything. If your cat suddenly stops using the litter box, changes how they eat, hides, or seems off in any way, please do not chalk it up to mood. Call your own veterinarian, because a change in behavior is very often the first sign of a medical problem, and the sooner it is caught, the better. Take good care of them. They are lucky to have someone who cares enough to watch a video like this all the way to the end.